It's time to change the ignition coil on my 2008 Suzuki Reno. It was running rough, missing, and just not doing very well in performance. I changed the plugs and the wires, so the only thing left is the ignition coil. My name's How To Bob, so let's get under the hood and change that ignition coil. It's located on the right hand side of the engine, and the first step I'm going to do here is to take off the wires. Now when I take the wires off, I'm going to lay them in a way that I can remember where they go, because it is important to keep them in the same order. So just kind of lay them out, and you'll see the little clip that holds the wires. It is in order, so you just want to make sure that they stay in order. Once I get all the wires off, I'm going to get my socket and 10mm socket on my socket wrench, and I loosen up the 3 bolts. There's one on top, and then underneath there are 2, one on either side, that need to be removed. And one more left on this side. And now that I have all my bolts out, I'm going to unplug the ignition coil here, and to do that I'm going to get a screwdriver and just gently pry up on the clip. I'm going to try desperately not to break it, and once I get that pried up a little bit, I'm going to pull out on the plug. It's got a rubber boot on the inside, so it's going to be a little bit difficult. You can see the rubber boot here, it goes right in the hole. So now that I have my new ignition coil pack, I'm going to go ahead and plug it right back in, and you'll see that it lines right up with these 3 holes here in the coil pack. And you just simply take the screws. I'm going to go ahead and put the top one on so that it holds it into place, and I do it by hand so that I don't cross thread the bolt. Once I get all 3 bolts in by hand, then I can come back with my ratchet and tighten up all the bolts. Okay, now that I have my ignition coil pack in place, I can go ahead and put the wires back on the coil pack in the same order that I removed them, and I want to make sure they're on there good and tight. This is How To Bob. Thanks for watching.